welcome back to another stone block. And in today's episode, we're going to look at how many apples I know. So today we're going to keep going right where we left off, which was I am on the quest to, of course, make my way to the energy transfer node thingy that we found, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not terrible. Now that said, even though that's the plan, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this will basically yield us. I think I know what's going to end up happening, and I think it'll be fine. But there definitely is an element of I have no clue what might happen in certain specific things. So we'll see what happens. I think we'll be okay though. Anywho, so the game plan is I'm going to take this cobblestone. We're going to make some dirt. I need some ancient spores, which is from sifting through the dirt actually. So I don't even know. Okay, so we have some ancient spores here. So good. All right, so we got some ancient spores going. And we have ourselves some cobblestone that needs to be beaten down. So let's go ahead, do that real quick, get some dirt. And then, oh Lord, with said dirt, we're going to go ahead, put the ancient spores on them. It should allow that to turn to mycelium if I'm correct. And then Tex also had a question, so hopefully this will answer his question about how do I get mushrooms. And now the last thing I can remember about it was that, and you're going to live right here in the corner. All right, you're going to live right here. So if I remember correctly, doing this, and do I have manure on me? I have bone, yeah, whatever, I'll use bone meal. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, maybe not then. I thought mycelium did yield. Do I need to use more ancient spores? I don't have a ton of this stuff. Maybe it just like automatically will spawn there. I think it's like if you have mycelium, you put in like a dark area, it'll grow mushrooms. So Tex, hopefully that helps you. I don't know. I thought you could bone meal this stuff, but I guess I was wrong about that. So, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I am actually being a dum-dum right now. We need to get witch water going here, right? Which is gonna require me to get the stone barrel, put a water into the stone barrel, and then we're all good. So that is the plan. Actually, I'm gonna grab the stone barrel from up top. All right, and then grab the stone barrel, then run all the way back down. I can only imagine the amount of accrued anger and rage that is collectively held about the steps. I know it frustrates some of you, but it's yeah, it's gonna be a thing for a while. At least for a little bit anyways. We have to go back up. I need water. Guys, don't beat me up, please. Please spare my soul. I don't need to be dead. We don't even have enough stone, man. All right? Life is hard right now. All right, let's go ahead. And also, I'm going to drop off a couple of things here and there because there are some things we just straight up do not need in our inventories. Right, meow. Actually, these charcoals, I can put one of you up in here. Nope, not there, in here. And then let's make some new charcoal, some new blood in here. Yeah, all right. And then fill up one of these water buckets. Let's head back down. All right, cool. And bloop, 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 bloop. Ah, yes, the mycelium is spreading. Excellent. Very, very good. All right, so if I put this in here, it's gonna slowly transform into witch water. And if I am lucky, then that will be pretty much all I need to do for that. And then I need to get some sand actually prepared and ready to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Take this remaining dirt that we have, compress it, put it down, hammer it, sand, too easy. Ah, there's mushrooms. Tex, just do what I just did. This apparently generates mushrooms. So there you go. There's some mushrooms for you. All right. Yes, okay. So we're going to go ahead and have that start rocking and rolling. I'm going to put the augmentation back in here. And we are going to then be able to get witch water. And with witch water, of course, we're going to be able to do a couple other things with that. I didn't even know you could do... Okay. So we're going to take this, dump... So with witch water, we're going to put sand in, get one soul sand out of it. And from the one soul sand, we're going to be able to, I think, sieve that. And then in turn, make ourselves... whatchamacallit? The thingy. quartz. We can get quartz. It's not a guaranteed thing, but we can have a shot at it. Now, what I'd like to do is do 9, right? So this is gonna be something of a doozy. 1. We got one thing for that. That's all right. Okay, so while this is all rocking and rolling, I suppose... Yeah, we can do that. I'm not a huge fan of this idea, but we'll do it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run up here. Yeah, these two are cooking. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one thing of soul sand, and we are gonna run that through a sieve. 7538. I really do want to run that through a diamond mesh. Okay, yeah, we need 9. Rip. Okay, so I'm going to take this out just for the time being, and we are going to throw in herp derp. I guess I don't even have them here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this cobblestone out. We're going to just chuck a whole lot of you in there. That's going to make some more stone, and then with the other stone, I'm going to make another barrel, because, you know, that's fine. Stone barrel. Yeah. So let's go ahead and make some of these. Then stone barrels. Sure. Make a bunch of those. I want 2 more stone barrels, actually. Don't I have slabs? Yes, I do. It's like, I know I have slabs somewhere. I know I do. I just don't know. I don't remember where they are, but I know I have some. Stone barrels, boom, boom. All right, cool. So now we have 8. So now we can put down all of those, even though I don't have a way to carry all the water for all of those, but still. It's the thought that counts, right? Right? Well, what? It already, okay. Level 1 is filling up quite quickly. I think we'll drop off the chicken there, and then ancient spores can hang out there. Then what we got? Yeah, then we can fill this all up with water. All right. Not an ideal situation, but it's a situation. And that's okay. That's all right. Okay, so up and down we go. Let's drop off these stone barrels. Oh yeah, this thing is producing all kinds of mushrooms. Mushrooms that I don't even want. I wonder if there's a penalty to doing it this way. Oh well. Who knows? Probably is a penalty. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Future Choco problems. So that all is going to be creating witch water for us, right? And then we're going to... That one mushroom's going to bother me. All right. Did I recover the mushroom? Sure did. Okay, so now I'm going to go run... Ooh, that was kind of cool. I don't know why that looked so cool to me, but that looked kind of cool. All right, so we're going to run back up, grab some more water. I just want to compress it once and then be able to run it this way. All right, and up we go to the place of dreams. All right. Now, it's going to take 1 spore down. In the event that it's still not spread, then we'll worry about that then. So I need to fill up the water. I don't know why I decided to do that. And saplings can go up in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. Down into the depths we go. Mycelium still has not spread. That's okay, because we're going to ancient spore the last one. Boom. Then just like that, my friends, this will be all of it that we need. Then get some more soul sand. All right, cool. And that's gonna make some more witching water for us. Awesome. All right, so with this, I'm gonna be able to make 1 compressed block. You know, if I was a smart man, this is what I would do instead. If I was a smart man, what I would do is I would make an infinite water source right here, right? Like that, you know, I'm gonna just do something like, oh, I don't know, this. And then that way I don't have to go up and down like an idiot every time I need water. Interesting thought, isn't it? 1, 2. All right, cool. Done and done. And then if I do it this way, I don't actually need to worry about using like all the buckets. I can just do it this way. And then now that we have 9 soul sand, I can compress it and then we can send it through the auto sieve if I can, you know, do it right. Whoop. All right, compressed soul sand, throw that into there. Okay, there was something there for a brief second. I know there was. Little delayed there, don't you think, game? Just a little bit, maybe? All right, and then that in turn is going to feed into this now. And I just needed 2 to begin with, so we're actually in pretty good shape now. I am going to need more stone. Which we're cooking, so that's fine. So let me go ahead, pull the quartz from here. And stone. Yes. Comparators, I just need to make 2, but I do need to make the actual torches first. All right. So comparators, yes. Torches, yes. This to comparators, yes. And then comparators. Oh, I need a redstone block. Yes. Boom. Energy transfer node. I need another one though. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna need more. Okay, I'm gonna need more. Oh lordy. Okay, so I need to get more redstone because I'm gonna run out here in a moment. Bucket, machine block. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm under so much pressure. Okay, I guess the crook we haven't really been using a whole lot, and I don't need 64 seeds on my person. That's absurd. Then we'll put this aside, wipe out a row, and then we'll just compress this into 1 compressed cobblestone batch. I'm not gonna have enough to swing the hammer enough, so we're gonna go ahead and have these. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So 18, and I'm gonna need just a smidge more cobble if you wouldn't mind, good sir. Thank you, perfect. Take this, split the stack in half, whoop, whoop, and then hammers, and then whoop, whoop, and then super hammer. Okay, cool. It's not perfect, but it shall work for now. Okay, and then let me take the sand, compress it, take these, hammer that down to dust, then from dust, go up here, compress that, and then throw the dust into there, and then hopefully, feed him, hopefully we get some redstone, which we sure did, and that is well on its way. Cool, cool, cool. I am going to require the services of some sticks. I know that seems like an awful waste. It's not lost on me. For those people who know what I'm talking about, I understand. It's not lost on me that feels like a huge waste, but it is what it is. Okay, so I now need to go back and look up a node. Then energy transfer node, comparators, 2 comparators in. So I just need the redstone block now. So I just need to have 3 redstone dust, which, wouldn't you know, is what we have enough of. Take these, whoop, 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 and then redstone block, and then whoop, energy node, hypoo. And then here we go. Now we got energy node. Okay. What are you from? You're from something called Cyclic. Let's take a look. Cyclic. Do you have any way to move power? You have like conduit things. Look for something that's skinny. It looks like a conduit. Looking. Item cable. Energy cable. Brick stair. Hello? Hello? Why? Why would... Okay. Not sure if I agree with that, but... Alright. So if I rip this out, yeah, so we're gonna just rip these apart. And then we'll rip this down, rip this down. So I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna rip these down here. And then take these and then do that. That will get their lava going in, right? And then this one energy node should be pulling from all of them. And then that in turn, we can use to power everything here, hopefully. We'll see if this ends up working out the way I want it to, but hopefully that will be the way that this goes down. So drop that in there. I don't know, we'll just, oh, God's sake, it doesn't work. Okay, huh? Okay, so it doesn't auto-detect. This might be time for me to do a quick little Google search on something. Give me 1 second. So let's look up GPS. Oh, there. Oh, for the love of... I just want to scream, like... Oh! Okay, well, I guess we need light blue dye. Thankfully, we have the things we need for it, but I'm not happy about it. I want to go on record as saying that that is a stupid, stupid requirement. This, light blue dye, whoop-de-doo. Oh, I need paper now. Wait, did I use all the paper? I don't think I used all the paper. Did I use all the paper? Maybe I did use all the paper. Okay, put this back in, take this paper, make a GPS marker. I'm gonna make 2 in the off chance that it consumes them. Okay, let's try making one of these. This is very rapidly becoming not worth it for how much headache this is. I don't know. Right now, if it's much harder than what I'm doing right now, it's going to very quickly fall on my graces and become a very not worth it thing. I need more redstone, so let's go ahead and put these down. I want to believe that there is a not stupid... Okay, it is stupid. Why would you not put that towards the front? I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening in life anymore. I give up. It's official. The mod pack has beaten me. It's broken my spirit. I don't know what's happening anymore. I will figure this out. For science and for the good of all people, I will figure this out. So that way, if you guys decided... Okay, I'm very glad that didn't like break anything. If you guys decide to use this in your own mod packs and such, you'll at least know what it does and how it works. So on the off chance that you find a very specific reason to use this, then you should be all set. That said, I am currently, in my head, trying to figure out and process, in what world would you want to use that over the, whatchamacallit, the flux points. Flux points I think would be better, or... if you can afford it, the Ender IO thingy, the dimensional transceiver, whatever it's called. That to me sounds like a much better deal at the moment. Okay, yeah, I'd like to compress that sand if possible. Compress. My hammer's not going to survive. I can steal some cobblestone, and I can make it down here to prevent us having to make another trip up. All right, and then. Oh, creep. Oh, God bless. It didn't process all the wood. Man, that was going to be real sad if it was like, yeah, this is going to totally... Nope, nope, nope. Not going to be a thing. No! Okay, hammers. Nope. Yep. All right, cool. And then just do this. Just make conduits, please. I would like to try this out. I mean, I know how to progress through the mod pack if I want to just use the ways I know, but I would like to try some new stuff from time to time and see what happens. Also, please be very careful about backseat gaming, Binary. I have noticed that you've been dropping quite a few messages being like, do this, do this, do this, and I appreciate the suggestions, but chill. Don't get too crazy about giving me suggestions. All right, compressed dust. I just realized that this thing is going to have absolutely zippo in terms of power assistance because of how I did this. That's just so strange. So if I rip this out, hold on. Rip these out, I guess, for now. And then we'll put these here. Then run a cable. I know it's kind of ridiculous looking, but bear with me, guys. Alright, run that all the way across. I have no idea what it thinks it's going to do about that. Okay, this should at least get us some things going, which will be nice. And then, if I'm lucky, it'll do that weird thing where it spikes in energy randomly here. So we're going to keep on watching, and we're going to see if it spikes. If it does, then I don't know why it's spiking, but cool. Well, as of right now, it doesn't look like it's spiking, which is unfortunate. Well, I'm back to not understanding why any of that stuff originally happened. I don't know. Beats me. One of those things where I just haven't the foggiest. Alright, cobblestone, redstone for a dropper. I can do that. So dropper. Rip. I didn't pick up any of the redstone. There we go. And herp. Okay. Dropper. Just gonna use one for right now. I don't want to like overcommit to this. Oh Lord, iron. Okay. Hey, oh, rip. I don't even have the power for this anymore. Take the augment out. Take the charcoal out. Oh! Okay. Sorry about that. Weighted pressure plate. I just need 2. I will need more iron though, so that is more than welcome. Energy extraction cable. Okay, so in theory to me, this makes perfect sense. The game seems to be disagreeing with me quite often though. So I'm gonna put this down here. That seems to look like that's feeding into all manner of shenaniganry. So I'm going to assume that means that this thing's going to yell at me and say, no, you're not looking the right way. We're going to put this here, right? Also, I'm going to put this marker into there. That also means I'm going to have to rebind this one, I think. So let me go ahead, go over here, rebind that, throw that into here. Okay, so now that's filling up with energy? Yes. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to break this stone, and I'm going to go underneath it, do that. Okay, now that is filling with power. Good. Okay, so that's working. Let's increase the transfer rate to 1,000. Yep, we're capped. Awesome. Okay, so in fairness, this wasn't actually that bad. Okay, I still don't know if this would have been my first choice for everything, but really this is a pretty decent low cost method. It's not too shabby. I'm gonna go ahead and feed him in there, and yeah, we're doing great. We are well on our way now. We have like all kinds of generators just hanging out. Okay, we got ourselves a decent energy source. Ooh, it is dying. Oh. Oh yeah, it's not doing too hot. I wonder why. Because these things... Okay, so I'm going to pull these magmatics back. And then now we have to go back to the original problem, which is how do we make this work really well. So let me go ahead, put these down. These are now generating power, hopefully funnily into there. Wait, but now it's not taking power from these. Does it not like it? Unless there's only one source? Now the power spiked up again. What's... Is this how much it's transferring out? And this is the receiving? So if I pull that all the way up, it's just gonna... Okay, so it looks like it's accepting the power, but it's like a question of like... So if I put this all the way up, it like fights back. I don't really understand. This seems to be enough. I don't know. This, whatever I just did there, it seems to be working. I don't understand entirely why, but it seems to be working. So I could theoretically just keep on attaching more things and blah, blah, blah. This also would make sense to me that if this worked, I can then take this idea and I can replicate it any number of times to make more of these things work, right? So that all makes sense to me. I'm going to operate off that assumption. Now, in terms of power, yeah, this is really what we're going to be trying to figure out how to get done in a better way, in a more sensible way. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say that we're going to be operating off this. Flux points, these bad boys are very, very handy, but the Eyes of Ender are a little bit pricey, IMO. I know some people are going to be like, well, Choco, if you just use your brain and just do, this couple of things here, or you just, go into the end and go fight Enderman, you can do it really... Whoa! Villager traits. Why is it just his feet? I don't know, man. That's so weird. That is really strange. All right, anywho. But yeah, I know that there's going to be other ways about getting it. There's ways to get that all figured out, but that's funny. That's weird. All right, cool. So, oh, Lord. Why are you all messed up? Oh, because it didn't load properly, I guess? Okay, I should not have zoomed that process. Now it's getting all confused. Oakley dokley. Well, that's all sorted out and squared away. We have a lot of things, actually. This copper oreberry bush and I might have a date with Destiny in a little bit. We'll have to see. That could be something that I am quite keen on learning more about. Alright, so redstone furnace. You know what, since you don't have any augmentation going on just yet, let me go ahead and just chuck these things into you. Let them cook up, and let them do their thing. Alright, so now that this is done, we have a way to put energy into different parts of whatever we're doing, right? I can now apply this into anything that we're doing. Ergo, I should be able to make auto hammer, auto save, auto all that stuff, and we can start generating those resources freely. Now, to that end, now that we're, sort of at that part, we can start putting cobblestone generators, making them work with each other to go ahead and auto hammer into the necessary parts, so I don't have to do that a bajillion times. That's really the goal. So whenever it comes to those things, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we'll end up trying to do. So I think for right now, we're going to focus on getting some auto hammerers ready. And the idea behind this is that the auto hammerers will work in conjunction with this auto compressor here. I don't know what rationing means, but auto compressor, auto heavy sieve, and then the auto compressed hammer is going to be the things that we're working with. Now, this requires a lot of diamonds, which means that we're going to have to do more gravel. We have enough to make one, weirdly enough. So that one actually is going to be the starting point for a lot of this. So here, I will explain by doing, because I think that might be a little bit more sensible in this particular case. So take these, make... well, I was about to say make many hammers, but then before I do that, let me open up some more inventory. All right, so take this out, throw these in. All right, cool. All right, so let me make some hammers. Let me drop you on the ground. Let me take these two hammers and slap them together violently in my inventory. All right, and then more hammers. Cool, cool, cool. And then take these hammers, throw them together, compressed hammer. Okay, cool. So we now have a compressed diamond hammer. Cannot use this. If I use this even once, terrible things. Now I need to make 2 weighted heavy pressure plates. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay. And then I'm going to need, what, like a bunch of steel, something like that? So 6 steel ingots, yeah? Which we're going to do the bottom way, which we also should be able to do. So something like that. And I think it's like a whole bunch of coal or something. And then iron. I think I flip-flopped the iron and the coal. Hold on, wait a minute. Something like this. Yes, okay, cool. Blurp, how many do I need? Already forgot, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, everything's looking good there. And then make an auto compressed hammer. Cool. All right. As this will be the first chain, I do want this to look somewhat clean. Auto compressed hammer down, ready to go. I'm going to need a new energy point. I understand that, but just don't worry about that for right now. Now, I'm also going to need to make a compressor, which is going to require just a lot of iron, I guess. Rip. Okay. So let me go ahead, merge these pieces together, get some more iron here, because I am going to need quite a bit of iron. Okay, that's all going in there. And then compressor. So take these, make an iron block, and then make 4 of these stone crafting tables, because we have a lot of cobble everywhere around us. And then slap them together, auto compressor. Cool. So auto compressor. And then I think we're just going to do it this way. I know this is like a really silly way, but we're going to do it this way. All right, and then I'm going to need a cobble gen, which I'm going to actually... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably going to be fine with 2. I don't really think I need to stress about that too terribly much, so I'm just going to operate off that as an assumption. All right, so... Oh, I forgot to put you back down. Sorry. Okay, so we got ourselves this cobble gen right here. Then we have this leading into here. Whoops. Right? Which is going to then take the cobblestone, compress it, and then in turn make it into compressed cobble, which is going to lead into here, which is going to in turn make whatchamacallit, the gravel, and then that's gonna have to compress up and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna actually connect this like so, and then I'm going to need to make another one of these energy doohickeys plus an energy receiving doohickey, and then we're gonna have to put that in the middle of all that. I'm gonna need another compressor though. So stone, compressed stone, throw it into here for gravel, and then gravel compressed, and then we can go ahead and put the autosieve. So actually, I know this isn't really a great thing to do, but well, yeah, let's not mess. Well, let's properly do this. Let's do this really. Let's do it for realsies. All right, so energy node. Oh god. Okay. Well, we have the quartz now, right? The quartz is not really going to be the issue here anymore. The rest of it though. All right, let's see here. I'm being bottlenecked by sticks again. Sticks. Okay, cool. And then so throw these together. Okay, a bunch of you. Okay, and then oh lord, I even have nether bricks. Okay. All right. Well, let's throw the netherrack in there. I did get an ample amount of redstone from this whole process, so we got that going for us. And I don't have any of my buckets with me, do I? Of course I don't. I'm fine, guys. I'm not losing it. I'm fine. It's fine. Wait. Did I have a bucket in my... Oh, my lord. Deep breaths, Choco. Deep breaths. Okay, so what... Yes? Yes, okay. So what we're going to be aiming for now is I'm going to head back down. Just taking a quick little gander. I'm trying to see if my brain is like, oh yeah, before you go back, remember to do this. Which I'm not getting a whole lot of vibes for. So I'm just going to assume that I'm a genius and we're good. Oh, we're capped on wheat? Okay. Well, what I can do is I can make you not feel like you're capped on wheat. There you go. Wow. I'm going to be honest. I really did not think that was going to be a thing yet. All right. This thing is doing pretty well. All right. So we got ourselves all this stuff rocking and rolling. We have the redstone. We have that. The iron generation is going to start happening underneath us anyways. This is debatably easier than the shenanigans that we did earlier. I don't know if it will work though. That's the one thing. I don't know if this transfer node will work. Well, then again, it's like, I guess the other recipe is actually pretty cheap too. I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. All right. Down we go into the wild blue yonder. I'm going to make this chest right here. And I want to put away some of the stuff that we ain't using. We ain't using a lot of this. So I'm going to just put some of these things away. Coal generator. Oh. That took me a minute. I was like, coal generator? Why do I have a coal generator? All right. Organize that. That looks fine. So let's start slapping this thing together, shall we? So first thing first, I need to take some lava, throw it into a stone barrel. I don't think there's any weird interaction. Oh yeah, we never finished the superheat for this, did we? Herp derp? I completely forgot about it. I completely and utterly forgot about... Oh, well, rip. I have no idea what this thing's gonna do, but... Oh my gosh, I need to make another GP... Oh. That is so annoying. That is really dumb. I mean, it's not like it's expensive in terms of the materials, but like, come on, man. Why? Why do you gotta... Oh, so frustrating. Okay. Oh, paper? Heck yeah, boys. We might be able to just make it with what I got right here. Alright, take these things, slap them together. How is there that much? Okay, whatever. I don't know, man. Okay, game. Alright, I hear you. I hear you. You really don't want to do it that way? Fine. I shall accommodate you against my better judgment. Okay, throw you in here. But not just that. I need to then take this and throw that into here. And then it accrues power. That's so weird. I don't know why in the world you would make it that hard to do. I don't know, man. That seems a little bit extra. That seems a little bit more than it really needs to be. Alright, so let me go ahead, make myself a thingamblobber. If I can find it. I don't know why I'm so bad about that. I really wish that is one thing that I really don't understand. For as long as I've played Minecraft, I always wonder why. For some reason, I get lost. Every time I look at this inventory, it takes me forever to find the same thing I was looking at. And the position doesn't necessarily change, which is, I find that bizarre. I don't know if you guys were into that issue, but I'm hoping that I'm not alone. I'm hoping that's like something that actually plays tricks with your brain. Because if not, I'm just an idiot. Which, I mean, say what you want, think what you want. Stack upgrade would probably be pretty welcome here, because this is going to not be able to keep up. Now the real question in all this... Okay, so now it appears to be running faster than this is going, unfortunately. The lava isn't the problem, the actual power generation itself is the issue. Okay, so we're gonna continue building as if power wasn't a problem. And let me think here. So I need to make compressor, if I can see it. Okay, auto compress, nope. So, and then those 4. Whoa. I just found some really weird stuff in that. Alright, throw these together. Boom, auto compressor. Okay, and then throw that there. Alright, and then this, in turn, is making gravel. Obviously, this is quite slow, so I'm not going to worry about this bottlenecking at all. I'm just going to assume that this is just going to be fine. I could, in theory... Oh, actually, you know what? This isn't, even if I put a stack upgrade here, it's just that this is not generating enough cobble to make that happen. Okay, so that doesn't matter. That's an irrelevant thing. Okay, so that's going to create compressed gravel, and then that can finally lead into one of these guys. Ooh, what happened? Did that really not take a... No, what? I don't know what's happening here. I set this to 1. This is also set to 1. Am I? Huh? What is it trying to sieve? I'm not entirely sure what it's trying to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm very confused and everything is just making my brain hurt. Alright, so this will be our compressed gravel, and then I guess we could just rip you for now. Oh, that hopper just ate it, didn't it? That was weird. Okay. So let's put this bad boy. So I could technically do it like this. It would be kind of sketchy looking, but that's fine. No. All right. Then we'll put a mesh in here, and then that should be generating for us our lovely little things. All right. Actually, I don't know if I have a place for this, actually, so we're gonna leave that there. Okay, so next order of business, I need to get transfer. Hey, Scooter 2002, they were tier 1 sub. 35 months, 1 month away from 3 years. Very nice, thank you very much. Appreciate the support, fam. Hope you enjoying yourself, hope you're having a good day. And I hope that this is giving you some degree of joy to watch me scratch my brain. All right, so there we go. We have our first module for automating auto gravel sifting, basically, at the diamond level. So that's cool. As obviously a side note, this is not gonna be the most efficient thing in the world, right? Like, I know it's not gonna be the most efficient thing in the world. You can put like diamond hammers in here, although they do wear down. So I don't know, maybe there's a way that we can make them like auto. I wonder if we could put mend and stuff on. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. But obviously, some things can be done here. We'll worry. That's a future Choco problem for sure, though. That's not a current Choco problem in any way, shape, or form. And we're also going to need to work on our power thing. But because we have this up and running again, let's get the last superheat going. Because I completely forgot about it. And I kind of feel bad that we kind of just neglected it. Because we have a lot of the components here ready to go. I think it was the iron that we were waiting for. Yeah, I think we literally were just waiting for iron, so... Oops. Nope. Steal this. Except I want to do that twice over. And then make... Oh, lordy, I need some glass! Alright. We got a lot of circus quartz. Circus quartz. Circus quartz, yes. I is goods at the brains. I promise. Is goods. Alright, so steel casing, made. Super hot, made. And then take these, throw that there. And now that's also making lava. Very good. Cool. All right, so with this here, yep, we're already seeing some of the nice benefit of having this going. We're gonna have ourselves all the iron we can want. In theory, we should have all the iron, coal, diamond, blah, 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 blah that we could need. Now, the crystals and stuff, I'm not gonna stress about just yet. I have no idea what these gems are for. Lead, osmium, aluminum, tin, copper, this has some place here, but it's not something that we have to worry about a terrible lot. But cool. We're on our way. We are on our way now. Obviously, we would also like to get to the point where we would be able to do the same thing for every other level past this, right? I don't know about dirt. Dirt seems kind of arbitrary, but aside from the dirt step, which is kind of strange. So you have sand and then dust left. Really, like, yeah, whatever. The dust one is the one that's gonna mess us up. If we that just because it has to go through so many extra parts of this where it has to break it down from cobble and then reconstitute it, and then break it down from gravel, reconstitute it, then break it down from dirt, reconstitute it, then break it down from sand, it's just a lot of extra steps of just breaking and then redoing and breaking and redoing. So we'll have to see. But anywho, well on our way. This is going. We now have an assured way of having iron, which is great. It was kind of annoying having to be like, oh, well, any given day, hope for the best for the iron, but no guarantees there. Also, I can't remember, what did we use this for? We used this for something. Can't remember what we use this for. Well, apparently we're gonna be using it for capacitor, but that's, oh, for the machine chassis, that's what it is. We use these for machine chassis. Also, we're apparently gonna be using this for capacitors. Huh, weatherproof stuff. We're going places. We're doing things. What is this? Not quite solid. Okay. What? Does it do anything? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I clicked one too many a time. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so we have this going, superheat's going. I guess we could, well, let's see. Yeah, no, our lava levels are totally fine with just these two cobblestone generators running, so that's a-okay. This cobblestone Jenny, yeah, I want to say that we could probably do with more. This thing's rocking at 64, so if we can upgrade that, that might help a little bit with just making sure. Here, can we, well, I need cobblestone generator for the, nope, that's tier 5. Tier 3, I just need to take 8 diamonds to it. It'd be nice if I could do that one thing before we call it an episode. Darn it. Okay, I need 3 more. Do I think that we will be getting this anytime soon? Questionable? Maybe? Hard to say, really. God almighty, does this take forever, though. I remember this being slow, and then if you put diamond hammers in here, then obviously it goes faster, but it's just such a hassle. So I would need 18 diamonds per to throw in 1 hammer in there. Dilemmas. Okay, I say we wait. I say we wait until we get 2 of those. So the question then becomes, in the meantime, what do we do? Well, if we're... Wait a minute. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Oh, blaze rods. Ah. Resounding I don't know if I want to deal with that right now. All right, so we got all this going. We don't have a source of gold. That admittedly is kind of a problem, but not one I'm going to worry about just yet. I know what we can do in the meantime. Well, first off, I'm going to feed myself some food. So we have all this going here, yeah? The one thing that we could do in the meantime is I guess we could make 1 more magmatic. Yes? Yeah, okay, so we're going to make 1 more magmatic. I could also put 1 underneath, but we're just going to make 1 more. And we're going to have it sit up top here, very tippity top. And so the idea behind this is that this is going to help supplement the energy just a little bit more, because it looks like we're bankrupting right now. So I'm wondering if that will help tip the scales a little bit. It looks like our power is pretty healthy, though. See what I mean? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. But it looks like it's pretty healthy. I don't know. Looks pretty okay. Could be wrong. Maybe we're living the pleb life. I can't tell. Alright, so magmatic. Let's make another generator. Just because we have some time to kill while this is going. I need to make another furnace generator. Lord knows. Can I? Machine block. Can I make one of these? Yes, I can. Pretty sure I have a machine block upstairs. That's okay. Alright, so furnace generator. We need 1 iron in a furnace. I can do the furnace right now. I can get the iron from here, actually. 1 away. Okay. Take these. Swoop. And then take that out. Swoop that on in there. Grab the 1 iron. Take the 1 iron. Furnace generator. Okay, and then magmatic. I'm just going to need a bucket full of lava. I can do that. I thought I could do that. Huh? What did I just pick up? Oh. Is that another one? Wow, these water crystals are truly just unloved. They are just, man, they couldn't sell themselves to anybody. Alright, let's go here. And then transfer pipe. And just like that, we should start seeing some lava creep up in here. There it goes. I was just like, what? Looks like it got a little confused. You know what we could probably do with, actually, is a wrench. A wrench may not be a bad idea. Barrels, we may also look into if we need to look into temporary storage. I think the next episode, we're going to attempt, and underscoring the word attempt, to make ourselves a, start the ME system, I think. I think that'll be the game plan. I wonder, do you think this wrench would work? Let's try it. I'm kind of skeptical, admittedly, but let's try. Let's see what happens. Kind of feel like this is just gonna let me down like the most like hilariously stupid way imaginable. Wrench. If this works, that'd be great. Oh, well, it kind of worked. Oh, okay, yeah, that worked pretty well actually. All right, cool. So that wrench actually does work the way that you would hope. All right, cool. All right, so that's all running and going. Just kind of bothers me there's no cobblestone in there. Now we have that thing powering up. The auto compressed hammer is still just gobbling up all of its power. And then, I don't know, this node, is it 122 RF? It's not doing great. It's seen better days, for sure. Man, that's tough, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to like mess with this a little bit and see what's going on. But yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. All right, anywho, cobblestone Jenny, let's rip you down. Let's go ahead and upgrade you into your ultimate, well, not your ultimate form, but a higher form that you're currently in. Quest completed. Cool. And then there we go. Oh, wow. I'm like, yeah, they're going to have to do all this, blah, blah, blah. Compressed cobblestone sitting at 61, just like we are trying to get rid of this as quickly as we can. It is not going great. That is funny. So much. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's that. So, obviously, long journey ahead of us, but it's working. So, we're going to go ahead and call it there for this episode, I think, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. I know it's a lot of just, like, me, like, thinking and, like, struggling, coming up with, like, a mediocre solution and going on. But, again, just a little bit more of your patience, and then we'll start getting into, like, the really good thick of things. Because, again, we get into the build stuff later. It's this part that gets it. We have to go into the trenches a little bit. So we're back to calling it applied, huh? I thought this was called refined storage. Who knows? Guess that I'm just out of touch with everything. So we're gonna, if we want to get into applied energistics, let's just take a little peek, okay? One of the reasons why I did do this is because I know for a fact we'll need a stable source of some ores, and diamond is one of those. Gold is also one of those. Now that I think about it, so we'll have to see. Yeah, so we're gonna need to do like ME interface shenanigans and stuff. We have Certus quartz. That's not really a big issue here, but then I need like this, which is going to require gold and ugh, a lot of stuff. Do I have? Wait, I don't see the. Am I blind? Can I? Oh no! I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think about this. We are not close. I don't have a source of this stuff. Do I? We got some work ahead of us. Let me tell you something. We got some work ahead of us for sure. This is gonna be This is gonna be a doozy. Throw a slime ball into a crucible, and then a slime ball will emerge. I don't know what that diagram is supposed to be showing me. Well, it looks like just absolute nonsense, so it looks like. Yeah, okay, you know what? I think next episode probably be chickens, because you know what? Everything can be solved with chickens. That's just the way the world works. You think that you know anything, it's actually about chickens. So that'll be the next thing we go for. We haven't looked at our quest book in a while. Let's go ahead and take a look at that before we officially outro the whole thing out. So we've accomplished some more things. Cobblestone Jennies, we're on to 3, almost at 4. This is going to require blaze rods, and then emeralds will be probably fine on, honestly. Oh, we didn't. Okay, I didn't technically hold on to the water. We just used the witch water, which is no big deal. No. In my head, I was like, maybe we could do something with a witch water with stuff, but no. All right, so this stuff all there. I'm sorry I'm so scatterbrained today, guys. Please be patient with me. I know it's kind of like me being weird, but we'll get there. God almighty, do I want to do drawer systems? I don't think I do. Not right now. We might do a drawer system later. I don't know if I have the soul to do it right now. So chickens. We have chickens all here, blah, blah, blah. Anywho, so chickens in turn lead to other chickens. Log chicken, lapis chicken, sand chicken. Oh, yeah! That's right. I completely forgot about that. Because this is our halfway point chickens. Yes. Okay, hold on. Things are changing in my brain. Sorry. I know you're like, I thought we had a plan to go. The plan was wrong. The plan was bad. So what's gonna end up happening is we have to make these chickens, right? The sand chicken, it's one of those ones that we have to craft the egg. Like you'll see this one, it has to be bred. This one is gonna have to be properly crafted. The sand chicken right here, this is gonna be the main thing that we use to kind of jump into the production queue. So I don't have to do like 13 layers of like stone to gravel to dirt to so on and so forth. I think I was literally at sand at the point, but you get the idea. So for sand chickens, we just need to get a bunch of these, and these will take place of a cobblestone Jenny, and it will start us off on sand, which will help speed things along. We will do a cut here. So what's going to end up happening is we'll make the sand chicken, and we'll make a bunch of them. The sand chickens, in turn, will help feed the rest of our operation. We're going to have that going into a compressor, which will then go into sifter or whatever. And then another one that will do this, but will also make it to dust, right? So to explain it in this way, right? We start off with cobble, but imagine that instead of having to worry about, breaking it down one step, it goes sand, compressed sand, and then this turns into a sieve. And then for the other one, it's literally just this again, where it goes sand, compressed, dust, compressed, and then breaks down. So we're gonna need 2 more modules of this, and then we'll have basically all the different ones going. That would be perfecto. Yeah, and then that'll be absolutely outstanding. Okay, cool. So that'll be the game plan. In terms of chickens, I want to make sure that I check something before I am like committing hardcore to this. Sand chicken. All right, sand chicken. Take an egg, surround it with sand. Yep, I can do that. All right, cool. So we are in pretty good shape with that. I don't know what. Well, actually, whoops. Keep hitting buttons that I'm very scared will destroy everything. Hopefully it hasn't destroyed everything yet. All right, so log. Yes, that's wood. Easy. Lapis. We got plenty of lapis to start that off. Red and cactus, green and yellow. I don't know about any of those. Flint. I want to say we have. Nether quartz we should have. Cocoa brown, another question mark. So the color ones I'm not too sure about. Here, let's look up a red chicken. And survey says red chicken. Thanks for that. Floral, red dye, pigment. Is there any easier? So I think the last time we did this, we did it through Mystical Agriculture, like to get to the colored dye ones and stuff, and then we went to chickens. Man, my brain. Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening to this, because I'm not entirely sure how we're going to go ahead and do this. Because in my head, I'm thinking to myself, there's got to be an easier way to get dye, but I'm not too sure. Anywho, I've been just kind of rambling and scatterbrained for most of this, so I apologize. I am very tired. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and would like to get notified as to when the next ones are. And I'll see you guys another time. So take care of yourselves, and ciao for now.